Hello, everyone. Here we are. Let's get going with Numbers 25. We have finished with the story of Balak, the king of Moab, who was terrified of the Israelites, millions of them, camped next to his territory because they'd already beaten king Sihon, and he was afraid that they were going to take over his kingdom. So he summoned Balaam, who was a prophet. Now, I've learned that in those days, they didn't just call you a prophet, you were a diviner. So under the title divination, prophecy falls in those days. Okay, so they looked for someone who could read signs, had a word of knowledge, had a word of wisdom, had an out and out prophecy, and they paid them for these things. And that was the story of Balaam and Balak. And we understand that Balaam did not give Balak what he wanted. So he went away very disappointed. Also, I had looked up why God was angry with Balaam when he saddled his donkey and took off. And then all of a sudden, after God says, if the men come to you, you may go with them. And then he saddles up the next morning and the Lord puts an angel with a sword in the path, okay? And what I learned was that Balaam didn't wait to see if the men were going to come and collect him. He just saddled up and got ready. He didn't wait for the summons, okay? Now, the men may have been there already. I don't know. But there was something about Balaam setting off, getting up early in the morning, which the scripture says, saddling the donkey and taking off. Okay, and that's why I think the Lord was saying what you're doing is reckless. Okay, because the Lord had specifically said, if the men come to collect you, then you may go with them. Okay, that's how I read it in the explanation. Okay, the other thing was they had mentioned a king Agag, A-G-A-G, and I believe that was more prophecy of a king that I believe King David slew. Let me just look up really quick again. Agag. A Northwest Semitic name or title applied to a biblical king. It has been suggested that Agag was a dynastic name of the kings of Amalek. Okay, so the Amaleks are right there and present. Okay, so in that prophecy, Balaam was saying, this king that's coming with the scepter, meaning Jesus, and also he could have been prophesying King David, is going to smash the greatest kings alive at the time, okay? And Amalek, it says here, just as Pharaoh was used as a dynastic name for the ancient Egyptians, Agag was a dynastic name of the kings of Amalek. So that's not a good prophecy for Amalek, okay? All right, so let's pick it up with the next story in Numbers, and this is going to still talk about Moab, okay? While Israel was staying in Shittim, the men began to indulge in sexual immorality with Moabite women. Okay, so there's a way for the Moabites to get over on Israel, right? Who invited them to the sacrifices to their gods. The people ate the sacrificial meal and bowed down before these gods. So Israel yoked themselves to the Baal, B-A-A-L, and I told you we were going to hear that. That's a false god, or perhaps it's just like the name Agag and Pharaoh are dynastic names. Maybe Baal encompasses a lot of different foreign gods. So Israel yoked themselves to the Baal of Peor, and the Lord's anger burned against them. The Lord said to Moses, take all the leaders of these people, kill them, and expose them in broad daylight before the Lord, so that the Lord's fierce anger may turn away from Israel. So Moses said to Israel's judges, each of you must put to death those of your people who've yoked themselves to the Baal of Peor. So God is going to get himself a holy people, isn't he? Then an Israelite man brought into the camp a Midianite woman right before the eyes of Moses and the whole assembly of Israel while they were weeping at the entrance to the tent of meeting. So this Israelite comes in with a Midianite woman. When Phinehas, son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw this, he left the assembly, took a spear in his hand, and followed the Israelite into the tent. He drove the spear into both of them, right through the Israelite man and into the woman's stomach. So here they are sobbing at the tent of meeting because their people are sinning and prostituting themselves. And here comes this Israelite traipsing in with a foreign woman. Then the plague against the Israelites was stopped, but those who died in the plague numbered 24,000. The Lord said to Moses, Phinehas, son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, has turned my anger away from the Israelites. Since he was as zealous for my honor among them as I am, I didn't put an end to them in my zeal. Therefore, tell him I'm making my covenant of peace with him. He and his descendants will have a covenant of a lasting priesthood because he was zealous for the honor of his God and made atonement for the Israelites. Now, we're going to see a lot of things here that would not make sense in this day and age, but at this point in time, it does. God is making sure he gets a holy people, okay? So this is Phinehas, the son of Eleazar. He's in the priestly line, which is Aaronic, Aaron, okay? He is going to have the priesthood. As the Lord is saying, I will create a lasting priesthood with him because he honored me. The Lord said to Moses, the name of the Israelite who was killed with the Midianite woman was Zimri, son of Salu, the leader of a Simeonite family. So in the tribe of Simeon. Of the Israelites. And the name of the Midianite woman who was put to death was Kozbi, Kozbi, daughter of Zur, a tribal chief of a Midianite family. The Lord said to Moses, treat the Midianites as enemies and kill them. They treated you as enemies when they deceived you in the Peor incident involving their sister Kozbi, the daughter of a Midianite leader, the woman who was killed when the plague came as a result of that incident. Okay, so the Kozbi, when he's saying the Midianite involving their sister Kozbi, so the Moabites and the Midianites must be seen sort of as sister tribes in the Lord's eyes, okay? All right, so Numbers 26. After the plague, the Lord said to Moses and Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, take a census of the whole Israelite community by families, all those 20 years old or more who were able to serve in the army of Israel. So on the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from Jericho, Moses and Eleazar the priest spoke with them and said, take a census of the men 20 years old or more as the Lord commanded Moses. These were the Israelites who came out of Egypt. The descendants of Reuben, the firstborn son of Israel, were through Hanok, the Hanokite clan, through Palu, the Paluite clan, through Hezron, the Hezronite clan, through Carmi, the Carmite clan. These were the clans of Reuben. Those numbered were 43,730. The son of Palu was Eliab, and the sons of Eliab were Nemuel, Dathan, and Abiram. The same Dathan and Abiram were the community officials who rebelled against Moses and Aaron and were among Korah's followers when they rebelled against the Lord. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed them along with Korah, whose followers died when the fire devoured the 250 men, and they served as a warning sign. The line of Korah, however, did not die out. The descendants of Simeon by their clans were through Nemuel, the Nemulite clan, through Jamin, the Jaminite clan, through Jachin, the Jachinite clan, through Zerah, the Zerahite clan, through Shaul, the Shaulite clan. These were the clans of Simeon. Those numbered were 22,200. The descendants of Gad by their clans were through Zephon, the Zephonite clan, through Haggai, the Haggite clan, through Shunai, the Shunite clan, through Ozni, the Oznite clan, through Eri, the Erite clan, through Aradai, the Aradite clan, through Areli, the Arelite clan. These were the clans of Gad. Those numbered were 40,500. And Onan were sons of Judah, but they died in Canaan. You remember those two? The ones that wouldn't get their sister-in-law pregnant to keep their brother's name alive? The descendants of Judah by their clans were through Shelah, the Shilonite clan, through Perez, the Perizzite clan, through Zerah. Perez was, I believe, the son that Tamar got from Judah. Through Zerah, the Zerahite clan. The descendants of Perez were through Hezron, the Hezronite clan, through Hamul, the Hamulite clan. These were the clans of Judah. Those numbered were 76,500. The descendants of Issachar by their clans were through Tola, the Tolaite clan, through Pua, the Puite clan, through Jashub, the Jashabite clan, through Shimron, the Shimronite clan. These were the clans of Issachar, those numbered were 64,300. The descendants of Zebulun by their clans were through Sered, the Seredite clan, through Elon, the Elonite clan. There's your Elon Musk right there, Elon, E-L-O-N. So this is the clans of Issachar. So now you know that most likely Elon Musk comes from the clan or the tribe of Issachar, who was one of the sons of Leah by Jacob. Okay. Through Elon, the Elonite clan, through Jaleel, the Jaleelite clan. These were the clans of Zebulun. Those numbered were 60,500. Okay, I'm sorry. Elon is from the Zebulun clan. These were the descendants of Zebulun by their clans. So he is a son of Zebulun from that tribe. The descendants of Joseph by their clans through Manasseh and Ephraim were the descendants of Manasseh through Makir, the Makerite clan. Makir was the father of Gilead. Through Gilead, the Gileadite clan. These were the descendants of Gilead. Through Lezer, the Lezerite clan. Through Helek, the Helekite clan. Through Azriel, the Azrielite clan. Through Shechem, the Shechemite clan. Through Shemida, the Shemidite clan. Through Hefer, the Heferite clan. Zelophehad, son of Hefer, had no sons. He had only daughters, whose names were Mala, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. These were the clans of Manasseh. Those numbered were 52,700. These were the descendants of Ephraim by their clans. Through Shuthelah, the Shuthelite clan, through Becher, the Becherite clan, through Tahan, the Tahanite clan. These were the descendants of Shuthelah. Through Aaron, the Aaronite clan. These were the clans of Ephraim. Those numbered were 32,500. These were the descendants of Joseph by their clans. The descendants of Benjamin by Joseph's little brother. These were the sons of Rachel, remember. The descendants of Benjamin by their clans were through Bela. Think Bela Lugosi, so he's a Benjamite. The Belaite clan, through Ashbel, the Ashbelite clan, through Ahiram, the Ahiramite clan, through Shupham, the Shuphamite clan. I'm thinking about the Song of Solomon. Oh no, she was a Shulamite. Okay, I'm sorry. Just thinking out loud. Through Hupham, the Huphamite clan. The descendants of Bela through Ard and Naaman were through Ard, the Ardite clan, through Naaman, the Naamite clan. These were the clans of Benjamin. Those numbered were 45,600. These were the descendants of Dan by their clans. Through Shuam, the Shuamite clan. These were the clans of Dan. All of them were Shuamite clans, and those numbered were 64,400. The descendants of Asher by their clans were through Imnah, the Imnite clan, through Ishvi, the Ishvite clan, through Beriah, the Berite clan, and through the descendants of Beriah, through Heber, the Heberite clan, through Malkiel, the Malchilite clan. Asher had a daughter named Sarah, which was like Abraham's wife, Sarah, before the Lord changed her name to Sarah. Sarah is S-E-R-A-H. These were the clans of Asher. Those numbered were 53,400. The descendants of Naphtali by their clans were through Jaziel, the Jazielite clan, through Gunai, the Gunite clan, through Jezer, the Jezerite clan, through Shillem, the Shillemite clan. These were the clans of Naphtali. Those numbered were 45,400. The total number of the men of Israel was 601,730. Okay? Now, if you think that wasn't important, I promise you it is, okay? You need to hear the whole thing so you get the whole picture. The Lord said to Moses, "The land is to be allotted to them as an inheritance based on the number of names. To a larger group, give a larger inheritance, and to a smaller group, a smaller one. Each is to receive its inheritance according to the number of those listed. Be sure that the land is distributed by lot. What each group inherits will be according to the names for its ancestral tribe. Each inheritance is to be distributed by lot among the larger and smaller groups." These were the Levites who were counted by their clans. Now, you remember the Levites have been somewhat separated to serve the priests, okay? Through Gershon, if you remember that actress, I can't remember her first name, but her last name is Gershon. What is her name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Gina Gershon. I love her as an actress, by the way. Okay, through Gershon, the Gershonite clan, so she's of a Levite tribe. Through Kohath, the Kohathite clan. Through Merari, the Merarite clan. These also were Levite clans. The Libnite clan, the Hebronite clan, the Malite clan, the Mushite clan, the Korahite clan. Kohath was the forefather of Amram. The name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, a descendant of Levi, who was born to the Levites in Egypt. To Amram, she bore Aaron, Moses, and their sister Miriam. Aaron was the father of Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar, but Nadab and Abihu died when they made an offering before the Lord with unauthorized fire, and we remember that. All the male Levites a month old or more, sorry I'm picking and it's just very hot in here. We've had a lot of rain, but it's clammy, it's close. All right, all the male Levites a month old or more, 23,000, numbered 23,000. They were not counted along with the other Israelites because they received no inheritance among them. These are the ones counted by Moses and Eleazar the priest when they counted the Israelites on the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from Jericho. Not one of them was among those counted by Moses and Aaron the priest when they counted the Israelites in the desert of Sinai. So this is a whole new generation of people. These are not the ones that the Lord said, "You're going to die in the wilderness because you do nothing but complain and lie about me." Okay? For the Lord had told those Israelites they would surely die in the wilderness, and not one of them was left except Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, son of Nun. Okay, so this is brand new. So God, and I believe there were about 600 and so many thousand of the originals. Now they're gone, and here we have the same. So the Lord is keeping the numbers. All right, Numbers 27. The daughters of Zelophehad, son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, belonged to the clans of Manasseh, son of Joseph. Now, if you wonder why they say son of, because this is the way they're keeping their history, okay? Somebody might have the same name, but be from a totally different clan. So this is why what they're doing here is recording exactly where everybody comes from, okay? The names of the daughters were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. They came forward and stood before Moses, Eleazar the priest, the leaders, and the whole assembly at the entrance to the tent of meeting and said, "Our father died in the wilderness. He was not among Korah's followers who banded together against the Lord, but he died for his own sin and left no sons. Why should our father's name disappear from his clan because he had no son? Give us property among our father's relatives." So Moses brought their case before the Lord, and the Lord said to him, what Zelophehad's daughters are saying is right. You must certainly give them property as an inheritance among their father's relatives, and give their father's inheritance to them. Say to the Israelites, if a man dies and leaves no son, give his inheritance to his daughter. If he has no daughter, give his inheritance to his brothers. If he has no brothers, give his inheritance to his father's brothers. If his father has no brothers, give his inheritance to the nearest relative in his clan, that he may possess it. This is to have the force of law for the Israelites, as the Lord commanded Moses. Then the Lord said to Moses, go up this mountain in the Abarim range and see the land I've given the Israelites. After you've seen it, you too will be gathered to your people as your brother Aaron was. So Moses is the only one left because Miriam died and then Aaron died. For when the community rebelled at the waters in the desert of Zin, both of you disobeyed my command to honor me as holy before their eyes. These were the waters of Meribah, Kadesh, in the desert of Zin. This is when he slammed the stick on the rock twice and then called them, yelled at them, you rebels. I mean, he just totally misrepresented the miracle. He was supposed to just go and hit it once, speak to the rock, hit it with the staff, and the water would come out. There was to be no personality of Moses coming through here. It was supposed to be a mighty miracle, and Moses kind of he didn't ruin it, but he ruined it, okay? And the Lord has said, you're not going into the promised land because of that. And he took Aaron home, and now he's getting ready to take Moses. Moses said to the Lord, may the Lord, the God who gives breath to all living things, appoint someone over this community to go out and come in before them, one who will lead them out and bring them in, so the Lord's people will not be like sheep without a shepherd. So the Lord said to Moses, take Joshua, son of Nun, a man in whom is the spirit of leadership, and lay your hand on him. Have him stand before Eleazar the priest and the entire assembly and commission him in their presence. Give him some of your authority so the whole Israelite community will obey him. So he is to stand before Eleazar the priest, who will obtain decisions for him by inquiring of the Urim before the Lord. That's the little white stone, and the Thummim is the little black stone. It might be opposite, I don't know. At his command, he and the entire community of the Israelites will go out, and at his command they will come in. Let's read that again. He's to stand before Eleazar the priest, who will obtain decisions for him by inquiring of the Urim before the Lord. At his command, he and the entire community of the Israelites will go out, and at his command they will come in. Meaning Joshua, but Joshua has to listen to what Eleazar the priest has found out from the Lord through throwing these stones, okay? Moses did as the Lord commanded him. He took Joshua and had him stand before Eleazar the priest and the whole assembly. Then he laid his hands on him and commissioned him as the Lord instructed through Moses. So once again, the Urim and Thummim are a black stone and a white stone that stay in the breast. There's a pocket in the front of the ephod that the priest wears, and they reside in there. Okay, and this could be, once again, underneath the title of divination. This is how they find out things. This is how the Lord was working with them. Okay, all right, last one for the night, Numbers 28. The Lord said to Moses, give this command to the Israelites and say to them, make sure you present to me at the appointed time my food offerings as an aroma pleasing to me. Say to them, this is the food offering you're to present to the Lord. 2 lambs a year old without defect as a regular burnt offering each day. Offer 1 lamb in the morning and the other at twilight, together with a grain offering of 1/10 of an ephah of the finest flour mixed with 1/4 of a hin of oil from pressed olives. This is the regular burnt offering instituted at Mount Sinai as a pleasing aroma, a food offering presented to the Lord. The accompanying drink offering is to be 1/4 of a hin of fermented drink with each lamb. Pour out the drink offering to the Lord at the sanctuary. Offer the second lamb at twilight, which is evening, along with the same kind of grain offering and drink offering that you offer in the morning. This is a food offering, an aroma pleasing to the Lord. On the Sabbath day, make an offering of 2 lambs, a year old without defect, together with its drink offering and a grain offering of 2/10 of an ephah of the finest flour mixed with olive oil. This is the burnt offering for every Sabbath, in addition to the regular burnt offering and its drink offering. On the first of every month, present to the Lord a burnt offering of 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 male lambs a year old, all without defect. With each bull, there's to be a grain offering of 3/10 of an ephah of the finest flour mixed with oil. With the ram, a grain offering of 2/10 of an ephah of the finest flour mixed with oil. And with each lamb, a grain offering of 1/10 of an ephah of the finest flour mixed with oil. This is for a burnt offering I don't know if I just read the same sentence twice, but you get it. This is for a burnt offering, a pleasing aroma, a food offering presented to the Lord. With each bull, there's to be a drink offering of half of a hin of wine, with the ram, a third of a hin, and with each lamb, a quarter of a hin. This is the monthly burnt offering to be made at each new moon during the year. Besides the regular burnt offering with its drink offering, one male goat is to be presented to the Lord as a sin offering. On the 14th day of the first month of the Lord's Passover, the Lord's Passover is to be held. On the 15th day of this month, there is to be a festival for 7 days. Eat bread made without yeast. On the first day, hold a sacred assembly and do no regular work. Present to the Lord a food offering consisting of a burnt offering of 2 young bulls, 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old, all without defect. With each bull offer a grain offering of 3/10 of an ephah of the finest flour mixed with oil, with the ram 2/10, and with each of the 7 lambs 1/10. Include 1 male goat as a sin offering to make atonement for you. Offer these in addition to the regular morning burnt offering. In this way, present the food offering every day for 7 days as an aroma pleasing to the Lord. It's to be offered in addition to the regular burnt offering and its drink offering. On the 7th day, hold a sacred assembly and do no regular work. On the day of the first fruits, when you present to the Lord an offering of new grain during the festival of weeks, hold a sacred assembly and do no regular work. Present a burnt offering of 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 male lambs a year old as an aroma pleasing to the Lord. With each bull, there's to be a grain offering of 3/10 of an ephah of the finest flour mixed with oil, with the ram 2/10, and with each of the 7 lambs 1/10. Include 1 male goat to make atonement for you. Offer these together with their drink offerings in addition to the regular burnt offering and its grain offering. Be sure the animals are without defect. Okay, I love you. Tomorrow I'll see you for Numbers 29. I think we only have about 2 more days in Numbers. Then we go into Deuteronomy, and then we'll have completed the Torah, which is what the Jews to this day hold as their holy Bible. Okay, so if we look at Genesis, we saw first things. We saw Adam and Eve. We saw Noah. We ended it with Joseph and his sons and his brothers. Then we went into Leviticus, which was lots of ordinances, laws, how to do the offerings. And then we went in, before Leviticus, we went into Exodus. So after Noah and after Joseph and his brothers and his sons, we went into Exodus, and we heard the story of Moses leading the Israelites out. Then we went to Leviticus, where the Lord taught Moses to teach the Israelites about offerings, how to prepare the offerings, all the ordinances, the laws, things that were detestable to the Lord, so that we would know who he is. Then we went into this, Numbers, okay? And after this, we'll go into Deuteronomy. So I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Keep praying. Pray for me. I'm praying for you. I love you. Good night.